Hands are magical things. In Tara's case, they can patch up patience. In Clay's case, they can better your life. Welcome back to Sons of Anarchy Season 4, Episode 10.
Gemma, you're gonna get these hands.
Gonna get these hands. Yep, Clay went to absolute town on Gemma's face, and she said, nothing's broken. I think everything's broken. I mean, honestly, she looked worse than Unser, and I didn't think that was possible. I mean, how do you look worse than the human thumb?
Yeah, she looked worse than Unser after a night on the fucking gear.
After that night he spent in the bathtub with juice. He looked rough. Anyway, free facts. Episode is co-written by Happy. Thoughts on that? David Labrara writing this episode, co-writing this.
I wasn't expecting that. Dishing out a wee co-writer's job here to Happy.
Right, here's the big difference between this and mine. Co-writer.
Yeah.
Cool. He's in there with Kurt. I mean, Elgin James is letting fucking Danny Pino, JD Pardo...
The final episode's like on their own. Elgin James is away for fucking McDonald's and he's like, here JD, knock yourself out away for a burrito, and he's like, aye JD, you write whatever you want, son. What the heck's this?
No, honestly, like fucking garbage, right? Fact number 2, last appearance of Rafi. Fact number 3, last appearance of Gil. Gil and Rafi, they died in the same scene. We'll get to it a little bit later.
Is Gil the guy who's got like the
burnt face?
Aye.
That's him.
Fuck me, he's dead as well.
Sure, Alvarez killed him. He was killed one of my best soldiers, I say.
Man, there's two named characters that are just done.
Indeed.
Although I liked Rafi, I think Rafi had a wee bit of, I don't know, something about him. Loyalty.
Well, Piney threatened Gil in that same shop in season 1.
And his arse dropped.
I'm ready for that. Are you? Just shot himself right in the fuck. And Piney's like, shit, that was me, buddy.
Well, he still outlasted Piney, didn't he?
I did, by about 36 hours or something.
Well, there you go.
No bad, right? Anyway, talking of the guy that killed Piney, Clay is emptying the home safe. He's whipping out the stacks of cash. He thinks he's G.I. Joe here, Solid Snake, and then he gets up and notices Gemma. He's like, fuck's sake, I have to lie myself out of this one. Gemma's like, where are you off to? He's like, I've got to handle some Mexican shit. She then checks the safe.
25k in my pocket.
Yep, she opens the safe and it says a small packet of bills. I mean, I'd probably bet decent money it's still about 5k here, would you say? Would you say that much?
No, definitely. There's still a decent amount of money in there, but still, come on.
Come on, man. Jax is packing up to go with Tara. He puts a pistol on his ankle strap. Will he need that later on? Probably. Gemma then appears, asks if Clay knows about their plans. Like, did you handle the Mexican shit? And Jack's like, there's nothing to do. It's an internal beef, and it's all the proof. Gemma, see, that's what happens, right? See, once you start lying, even though Clay's pretty good at it, but I'd say Gemma's probably better than him at lying. It just snowballs.
Yeah, it has like this effect in it before you know it.
The letters, it's all over.
Yeah, but I mean, look at Clay basically telling Gemma what he wants to tell her, telling Gemma what he wants her to hear, and not really giving a shit whether she believes him or not. Then in the Mayans, it's like fucking Emily has to be side by side with Galindo. Why didn't Galindo just tell Emily, you're not a part of this cartel? And that's just fucking start pounding her face into the dust.
I know he could have did that, couldn't he?
But he didn't.
Well, he choked her out in a bathtub. We almost got her wish, and then... Damn!
He didn't choke her out in a bathtub.
Was in the bathtub?
He never choked her out.
Well, he was trying to drown her.
No, he drugged her, then he pushed her under. But I mean, it wasn't even like a real push. It was just...
well, true. But point is, right, he never did the right thing. Choked.
He gently pushed her into the bathtub. Very gently. Too gently for my liking.
That was, I mean, come on, Galindo, son, but in this show...
Yeah, Galindo could have went for my favourite character had he just held her down there an extra, like, 15 seconds.
It could have been.
He went from fucking hero to zero.
I wouldn't have bashed him earlier, but his ability to write a fucking show...
Anyway, we're talking about the good show, so let's give up here the Mayans talk.
Juice is sitting in the ATF cell. Not looking good for Juicy Boy. Piney's cabin, we've got Unser up there. Gemma phones him, reveals that he took money out the safe this morning, and he's like, why would Clay do that? Obviously, we know why Clay's going to do that, but Gemma's like, you need to get back here soon, man.
What's Unser going to do?
I know, like, Gemma...
Is he going to intercept Clay and fucking beat his ass and take the 25k off him? No, like, I mean, what's... Unser was like when he was a cop, didn't do shit, and now he's retired. Everyone expects him to be private investigator and save the day. I mean, come on.
He's like a part... He's like a more funnier Mike Ermitrot, isn't he? He's like that's who he reminds me of. It's Mike Ermitrot.
Both of those guys look completely decrepit, completely fucked, and have no right to be as like competent and capable.
Oh well. I mean, Mike's way more capable than Unser.
Is he?
Aye.
He looks like a bag of shit.
Aye, but he's battered people. Name me one person Unser battered.
I think Unser would
The
beat...
fucking he got battered by Greg the Peg.
I think Unser would beat Clay in a fist fight.
No, he wouldn't.
I think he would.
When?
Season 6 Clay?
Maybe season 5 Clay. Oxygen tank Clay.
Right, fair enough.
Right.
Nah, height difference, man. Even Penny with oxygen tank at any given moment could have just whacked somebody over the head with it.
Right.
Fatality.
Right, Clay then parks up in this like deserted path. He meets.
And he just looks like a bag of shite with both legs hanging off the bike.
Looks like a guy that can't ride a bike. Looks like a guy that's been
Can't even fucking sit on a bike, never mind ride a bike. What's he
looks
doing?
like a guy that's been fucking planted there by a car sitter.
CGI, man.
I fucking sit in this bike like you don't know how
It's
to
like
ride
he
a
got
bike.
teleported for the fucking sky and he just landed on a country road. Country road, take me home.
He tells him not to mess up Tara's face.
Oh, that's gonna... See, Clay's so fucked up in the head that he thinks that's alright. He can kill her, but as long as she gets an open casket funeral, I mean, that's good enough for Clay. He thinks he's doing a good job here.
Yeah.
Who cares if she's dead, as long as she's not got a bullet in her fucking forehead?
Who cares, big man?
Cool.
He then arrives back at Tellermorrow. Gemma basically says to him that Jax is up north with Tara. He's like, that's why he didn't show then.
He didn't show because I'm full of shit.
He then phones Romeo. He's like, you gotta stop the hitman. You put it in motion. Why can't you stop it? He doesn't check in after he's done, Clay. And then Clay like throws the phone. He's demanding Rogue River.
You know what? I'm going to call bullshit on that. I think...
No, that was bullshit.
No, I know there is, like, but I think with the high level that the cartel are dealing at here, they would have that guy on speed dial.
But they did.
No, I know they do.
Aye, so...
But Clay doesn't believe that.
Well, I mean, say he does, but he doesn't believe it. Is he just going to say to Romeo on the...
Aye, but don't bullshit me. I'll put you in the ground like I did all those other Mayans. I mean, like...
Why? Because Romeo's a fucking Mayan.
He fucking looks like one. Just like Gil says, hey man, you guys all look the same. So
Gil's face looks like a press by George Foreman fucking girl.
Damn.
What a rush.
Right, where were we?
Right, fucking Chibs reports to Clay that no one's been able to reach Juice for 2 days. Doesn't give a fuck. He's like, who's Juice?
Could be hanging out in the fields. As long as you're not hanging with a key of coke in his pocket. That's all Clay cares about.
Yeah, but he doesn't want Tig to go up north because he knows like the cartel's about to kill fucking Tara and Jax.
He doesn't want to lose his sergeant at arms, so he's like, nah, don't you be doing that.
He doesn't want anyone else to die, right?
Opie wants to go and check on his old man, but Clay's like, hey, no, I need you here, Opie. Don't be going checking on Piney. I'm sure he's alright. I'm sure he's not lying there dead with a big shotgun blasted his chest.
He'll be alright, right? Lincoln Potter then tells Juice that
he's got until the end of the Watsons.
Pretty much. The Watsons.
I mean, the other TV show, I mean, could have been watching something better than that, no?
No, he could have.
No wonder Juice is trying to hang himself.
Yeah, well, very true, like, but...
That's all he's got to watch, like.
He tells Juice that here, if you sign the paperwork, it's only going to be the sons that are at the meet. We'll bring down the Ra, we'll bring down the cartel, and everyone who's at the meet. So essentially what it is, Redwood's going to die, but the rest will be alright. But why? I'm not saying Juice doesn't care.
Is it really Redwood? I mean, would there not be some members that survive?
Alright, maybe Rogue River, right? Or well, right, maybe the odd member, right? But realistically, most of Redwood's dead.
No, but I mean, is everyone going to be at the meet from Sam Crow?
Well, that most of them would be.
Piney wouldn't.
Oh, he's dead. No, but is it really like such a nice thing for just to know that, oh, here, the club as a whole won't die, but everyone who I really care about in this certain charter will go to jail?
Well, is he going to be there?
No.
Well, is he going to be the new prez?
He's in a wee fucking prison cell.
No, but like, see, think about it. I don't think we've ever seen a scene with Piney and the cartel. I wonder how he would have acted.
Around?
I wonder if he would have called them
Today's show probably would have held his nose.
I wonder if he would have called them out.
Old fat bastard drops his pants one more time.
that deal off off the goddamn table. That missing brick, that 29th brick off the goddamn table. We see Tara and Jax are on their way to Oregon, and they're stopping off. They're going to a nice wee park. A police officer comes over to talk to Jax. Jax gets on the defensive because he's so used to, obviously, the police being up his ass and trying to find him doing some sort of wrong, illegal activities. But here, the officer's just asking about the vehicle. So yeah, nice wee conversation here. Could Jax and Tara had been a nice contributing member of society had he not been in Sam Crow?
Yeah, we always talk about like you just act cooler in the police and you don't bring any heat. This was a bit. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but you think Jax, being how smart he is, wouldn't have been like this confrontational?
Controversial.
It's not like Angel in the Mayans where he's like, get that fucking light out of my face before I kill you.
No, but like the officer says, it's like, excuse me? It's like, hey,
why are you sniffing my kid?
Calm down, you. Then they bond a little bit about the bikes. And that's it. Officer's like, you two gentlemen have a good day. And then Jax looks and goes, you know what? Not all cops are bad.
Not all cops are bad, buddy. But Gemma sees Clay worrying, asks him, why'd you take money at the safe? And he's like,
that's my money.
It's club money. As long as you got enough to amuse yourself. And then she's like,
tell me you didn't just say that.
Are you goddamn kidding me? And he's like, maybe I need to tell you things like that. You're not a member of this club. You're just an old lady, buddy.
Maybe I need to put you in your place, make you do the dishes.
My Gemma didn't fight this. She just kind of accepted it. And that's the way it should be. Because at this point, she doesn't really have any tangible proof that... I mean, I guess she knows, but she doesn't know that Clay's actually put a hit out in motion here.
She should have just called him out. What's she doing? Waiting until the deed's already done?
Yeah, but it makes sense for her to do it in their house, not at the table where there's like 10 patch members outside the door. Like, would Clay have battered her at the chapel with the fucking gavel?
Fuck me.
Well, who knows? But anyway, the cartel, they put it into motion. Tara is strapping the kids into the back of the minifan. Jax is like a jobber carrying 2 plastic bags.
2 duffel bags? Two bags of Thomas's shit to a bin. And while he's
there's a third one about the drop.
While he's putting the rubbish in the bin, the cartel grab Tara. They get her into the back of a truck. They drive off. Jax runs up, checks on his kids, and then bolts after the... I mean, I think he should have probably jumped in the truck and chased them, but maybe he doesn't want to endanger his kids. But
which is fair enough.
Did he really think he was going to catch up to this truck on foot?
Well, he fucking did.
Well, I actually did, but... he
got lucky. Like, we realised, yeah, you're right, but...
He fires off a couple of shots. We see Tara struggling in the back. She manages to break free a little bit, but the truck has to apply the brakes, and then the door swings open and then swings closed on Tara's hand and basically fractures her whole hand. Then by this time Jax arrives and he delivers a couple of punches, but before he can do anything else, he's got a big MP5 pointed in his face. He puts Tara behind them, and then they drive off. So the cartel just allow Jax and Tara to live, even though we were told that Tara had to go and there was no way Clay could stop this. All it took was a punch to the face for Jax Teller, and the cartel aborted their mission.
It's cartel absolutely aborted the mission, and that friendly cop for earlier is like, hope they weren't from your weapon, Mr. Teller. No, they weren't from my weapon, big man. Definitely not. I mean, you could just check Jax's fucking magazine. I mean, to see where the bullets fucking came from at this point, but let's take her back to Charmin. That's not my jurisdiction, buddy.
You can't put an extra bullet in and replace one?
Yes, he could, but I mean, what would it... I mean, would Jackson went straight back to fucking jail here if they found out he was firing? No, sir. It was them that were firing. So why he just fucking run over and dolphin dived into the back of the fan? Potentially, but he reveals to the club that here, it was the Lobo Sonora. So, what do we do at this point? We head to Leroy. We head to the diner where they're at, the bar, so to speak. We go in, this black guy, one of the Niners, walks out the door and drops Rafi.
It was weird though, because when they first walked in, there was some Niners looking at them and they didn't even bat an eyelid.
We thought you was a damn cartel. Do we look like a goddamn cartel? Then one of them points out, you got Mexicans with you. We bit of racism here for the African Americans.
I know. Can he bring your burrito buddies? What's this all about?
I know Alvarez realises that Rafi's dead, and then he just takes his gun and shoots Gil. I tell you what, right? He could have been dropped here, Marcus.
Was Marcus wrong?
No, I think it was fair.
Even
he
though
didn't
it was
actually.
an accident?
He didn't. Was it?
Well, was it not? No.
It was kind of yeah, but I mean, but Jack says you're even. You both lost a guy. Right?
True, but like, let's be honest, right? See what they do walking in here. Is this not the equivalent of the Niners just walking into the fucking clubhouse with guns, armed to the teeth?
No, it is, yeah.
Now, see if that happened, would Tig not be, getting behind the pool table and dropping fire?
But I guess the problem is here, though, it's like, well, the attack just happened on Tara. That's kind of all bets are off, so to speak.
Well, I guess
like we seen when Veronica Polk dies, and the Niners chase him down a fucking highway.
I guess Leroy never really gave Rafi the whole listen, old man, that deal walking out here alive.
But again,
off the
right?
Goddamn table.
Clay doesn't really do anything. It's all Jax. Jax like Leroy's got the gun pointed at fucking Alvarez's handlebar moustache, and then Jax just stands in the way, and then Leroy's like, "It's like that, this wetback bitch over me." He's like, "Get out of here before we're crawling with purple, and I kill everything, brown and white." Could have been quote the episode.
Would it make sense though for Leroy to do that?
Kill all of them.
Aye.
See, considering he's already cut ties with Lobo Sonora.
Then he's going to have the Glendale cartel, he's going to have the Suns, and he's going to have the Mayans against him.
Yeah.
I don't know where the Asians land.
Yeah, honestly, what's going on here? We've got Clay telling Jax that he needs to lay low. He's a hothead at the minute. We'll deal with it. I'll go talk to Romeo. Chibs and Opie then fill juicing about what's been happening. Clay, Bobby, and Tig arrive with Romeo. Bobby and Tig just sit back. Clay gets round the corner, and the most obvious thing ever that it's like a shady deal going on here. They whip out the 25k. He's like, "It's a goddamn disaster."
Yeah, Clay's not happy, but he changes his tune a little bit when he gets his money back. So.
It's like, refund. Don't worry about it, but we got to deal with it. We got to deal with Tig. He's like, no, it's all right. I'll deal with it. He's like,
no,
she's afraid.
Compromised. This.
Like, what did Clay expect to happen though?
Why doesn't Clay just fucking say, "Look, I thought she had information that could bring us down, but it turns out she doesn't"?
No, he could just say, "Here, I lied. The information could only
that's going to be good for him. I lied. So he's going to put himself in the shit.
The cartel aren't going to give a fuck.
Oh, the cartel's not going to care that Clay lied.
I think
he could have just said. He could have just said, "I thought she had information, but it turns out she no longer has it."
Oh, she no longer has it. So where'd it go? No, they would accept more if he turns around and say, "Right, I lied to get her killed because she has it on me. Let's just scrap it."
So you think they'd accept the fact Clay was lying to them? Are you for real? You absolute fucking donut.
It's not. It's a white lie. It's not a major lie.
So it's the lie I'm saying. It doesn't paint Clay as a fucking liar.
But that to them, she still could be a threat because at one time she had information on them.
No, all he has to say is, "I thought she had information, but it turns out she didn't."
And Galindo's just going to accept that. I think they'd accept more that Clay's like, "Oh, you know what, Clay, that's all right."
Because apparently he's rang the speed dial, so it doesn't matter what excuse he comes up with.
It doesn't stop.
Tara's dead.
So this guy that's running the book, trying to kill Tara, he hasn't checked in yet.
No, we don't stop.
We never stop, mate. Anyway, what's going on, right? I think the best scene of this episode is up next. We have got Gemma confronting Clay.
"You're going to get these hands, Clay." Gemma's not happy. She says, you promised me nothing would happen to Tara. And Clay's like, back off. Nothing happened to Tara. He's not admitting he done this. Gemma's like, the grandsons were there. My grandsons. Anything could have happened to those babies. And Clay tells Gemma, you better watch it. And she's like, stay the fuck away from me. Points the gun at Clay. And then she shoots and she misses Clay and the bullet hits the wall. And at this point, Clay just kind of loses it. He runs over, tries to grab the gun off Gemma, gets punched in the nose. She then runs around the table. She tries to escape out the front door, back door. It doesn't matter. The door's locked. She ain't going anywhere. Clay then grabs her with his broken hands and gets her on the ground.
For a guy with arthritis, man, he delivered a couple of good shots here.
Yeah, he delivered a couple of backhands. Before he was going to take it easy on her, then he thought, nah, fuck this, and he just clenched the fist with a big sun's ring and went boom, 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 and just started laying down on Gemma here. So, Clay not taking any shit.
He also pinned JT's death on her.
He did. So, she pinned it on him, he pinned it on her. will we ever really know what's happened? I think that's a good thing though. Spoiler alert. I mean, but still to this day, we don't exactly know, like, in full detail what actually happened to JT.
Yeah, it's all speculation.
I mean, it seems like he just...
It seems like an assisted suicide, though, for Clay and Gemma.
Yeah, but he accepted it, kind of.
They went out for murder, and he went, all right.
You know, it's like...
Assisted murder? Was that?
It's almost like they actually booked the tickets for him to fly to Sweden and kill himself.
Because you clearly seen here, when Clay said, here, you're the one that really killed him, and I might tell Jax that, that's when made her shoot him. Attempt to shoot him. Almost like he hit a nerve, because that was the truth.
Yeah, could be, like...
You know, but again, she tried to kill Clay. Was what he did here justified?
Just look at her face when Unser finds her. Like, I mean, justified.
Probably not, damn it. But the club, right? The club show up.
Not even Officer Tatum would justify that.
The club show up at the hospital after Tara's meltdown. She screams, "We're never gonna leave Charmin!" Starts smashing her fucking wrist.
We're stuck here. Me, you, Gemma, and nice little Charmin, and she just screams.
Feeling.
And she screams at Jax, wants Jax out, and I don't really blame her at this point. Jax then leaves. Jax has a heart-to-heart with Opie and basically says, "I've been lying to you, Ope." Must Jax sound like Clay here, to be fair. Tells him that his deal with the cartel was for him to get out the club, and he says that he shouldn't have pushed for Opie. Opie's like, "Yeah, you're the one that told me I can't leave." And Jax apologises and says that he should have left, and if he did, Donna would probably still be alive. Seems a little bit weak here for Jax. I mean, he's passing the buck, so to speak, because he's basically saying, look, you know what, Ope, I fucked up. I made the wrong choice. I shouldn't have pushed you and tried to keep you in the club. But
I've learned from my own choice and I'm going to leave, so fuck you.
Because in the end, you know, we kind of got your family killed, but I'm going to learn from the mistakes that I pushed on you, and I'm going to leave, and I'm not going to have my family killed, and now you can be stuck here in a club without your best friend and without your good, honourable wife and just some whore that sleeps with like 10 fucking different men every day.
It's funny though, he tells him, here, you stick close to Lila and your old man, keep that shit close. Well, one's dead and one's divorced.
Yeah, it's not a lot to stick close to.
And his kids are pissed, so I mean, what's he really got going for him?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, buddy. And Opie tells him that, here, I didn't stay because what you said, I stayed because anything else would be a lie. I like that wee line for Opie. I think Jax knows that deep down. He knows. I mean, I think based off his reaction with the cop earlier on, it would be a lie.
Jax is stuck in this for life.
I know.
95 for life.
95 fucking with a power tool in his hand.
Yeah, Gemma then calls over Unser. Unser's like, yeah, you need to see it. What the hell happened to your face? That bastard Clay did this. No shit. Gemma then tells Unser that Clay can't be stopped and that they need to put an end to it. Unser's like, I'll pin Piney's death on Clay. I'll point it towards Clay. You don't need to point shit. I mean, Clay done it. Fuck me. He makes it seem as if he's going to, manipulate it to try and blame Clay. Nah, I mean, Clay actually legit.
I think this was for the cops, though.
True, but I mean, Clay killed him, right? So it is what it is.
So was he going to wipe the LS off the picture and write fucking CM?
But Gemma says, no, the police can't be the ones to bring Clay down. He's going to have to die at the hands of a son. And that was it.
Yep, that was it for the episode, guys. A great episode. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, really good episode. I enjoyed it big time. I will give it... I'll also give it a 9. I think the whole beatdown on Gemma was a pretty damn good moment in the show. And from this point onwards, I think Clay's his relationship with the club and his wife, it's pretty much done, isn't it?
Yeah,
he never really recovers. Downward spiral, I guess. Could he have...
Just so much happening within an episode. Like, you've got the whole scene, even in the Niner Club. 2 guys die. You've got Tara getting attacked, Gemma getting attacked. You've got the scene between Opie and Jax. You've, like, Potter telling Juice pretty much what's happening. And so many other scenes with the club members. Great episode. MVP, we're giving it to Clay. And quote, we're saying, he's gonna die by the hand of his son. Who's that going to be?
I'm assuming it's Jax, isn't it? Like, I don't think she just means, some random club member's going to kill him.
Guess it could have been Opie. He did kill Piney.
True, potentially.
Would Gemma prefer it to be Opie than Jax? Does she give a shit?
It's fucking weird, though, how quickly she's just turned on Clay and wants him dead all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's almost like the final straw was... her getting beat up by him rather than anything else.
Yeah, but you'd think, I mean, I'm not defending what Clay done, but it's a bit, Gemma seems really loyal, and it's like, it's just, I find it strange that she's went from, trying to keep Clay on side and making sure that he doesn't do anything, he doesn't hurt Tara, and like, within the space of one episode, she's went from trying to protect Clay to basically saying, fuck him, he's done, he has to die.
Maybe the final straw was Clay threatening to expose her. She's like, well, fuck him then.
That could be it.
That could be
Maybe
it.
she thinks if Clay dies, her secrets with JT also die, so...
Very true.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, 9 out of 10. That's it. Let us know your thoughts down below. We'll catch you in the next one. Been Fog Entertainment. Thanks for watching, and peace.